What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dehalove back with another Tenpai Dragon stream, as promised. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming out. Back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to do another Dark Souls stream, but my analytics won't let me, so we're gonna play some of the game people actually want. I wanted to practice this deck some more anyway because I really want to start bringing it to locals myself, and that's going to require some practice, some understanding. I think this month I'm also going to work on a couple of videos. I like the Dark Souls streams. I like them too, but they don't do that well. They actually do really badly, even by metrics of a baby channel like mine. Dark Souls was chill to watch. We'll definitely do more. They're not over. I just need to... I need to do the streams that actually work for the channel. And I also want to practice because I want to make an updated guide to the archetype, the one, like the one I've got from a while ago, but that one's missing Daybreak. It's also just got some factual errors, like not really knowing what Amnesia did because I hadn't really played with her at the time, but wanted to cover her because I knew she comboed with Flogos, since I know that Zoha combos with Eren. Stuff like that, or also that you can force res stuff from your opponent's grave to trigger Amnesia. That's really cool. You guys will be happy to know I actually got a 2-hour 15-minute time with a new route using the Sellsword Twin Swords. It's crazy easy. I first tried Soul of Cinder, first or second tried Twin Princes, second tried Dancer. Would have done better if I was being more clean as well, so definitely room to improve on that run, so I want to stream that one sometime soon. That'll be a nice short stream too. Got a +10 weapon, 13 assists, like +6 to the flask. What's going on? Can I get a duel? Guess we're gonna play in somebody else's game. Which means I'm gonna have to hustle, because man, do I play slow. Alright, good start. We get to fully go for anything we want. Let's send the Mega Corella here. We'll go for the Naya. That's not Naya, we'll go for the Nunu. Here we can go for a King of the Frail Imp Search, which is a nice bit of smoke screening. This is bad if they run roll. Yo, Snake Rain resolving for the first time in 500 years. Yeah, we haven't played. We gotta get Zoha in the graveyard that we can use its other effect, sorry, not hand effect. Here, let's go for Anaya. We can send that Ogdoadic. We can force bring out the the Nephilibus if we want to here, which is why I like running the Zerol. Pick up our Daybreak with no issues. I'm a little worried about Nib here, but we actually have a decent amount of gas in the tank, so let's carry on. Tribute that, summon the right number of tokens, 4. We still have time. I have to decide on a line here. I think we go Princess because it allows the setup of the Singularity play. That's just Zoha triggering. So Princess just requires, I have to check again, 2+ effect monsters. And so we summon Masquerena, I think. We could go for Sprint as well. We could go for that line, but let's see. Do I need my normal summon for the Sprint line? I don't remember. We've only added video on it. Use you, send. No, I don't. So we 2 monsters. Let's do this. This sounds funnier. Sprint, use Sprint, send Plague Spreader, not use Nephilibus, summon Plague by sending... Honestly tempted to send the Singularity here, but we already have Naya access. Let's send the Black Mamba. It's the least useful card we've got access to, ironically. Summon this. Cupid Pitch, forgetting how to do the thing. Use Cupid Pitch's effect to increase the card's level by 2. Synchro summon into Chaos Angel with it. We will not be using Chaos Angel's effect. We will be using Cupid Pitch to burn the opponent and also search a monster with 600 defense. We're going to go for the Corridor. We're going to set up the Corridor, sending back the Plague Spreader. Corridor. We're going to summon a Lossus using this guy. We've still got our Daybreak, so we could send a Reptile. That could be a Night Sword. There's not really much to do with it. I guess we could, if we send Night Sword, we go 1, 2. We could get Promethean on the board because we'd go Link 2, Link 3. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Put you back, send Night Sword Serpent. Insane flexibility here. We get spanked if they're ready with the nib though, to be honest. It's not great for me if they nib. Bring this out. It's just got to be 2 effect monsters, 2 monsters with different names. I think we're gonna go for the Phoenix here. We're gonna go this and this. We're gonna summon the Phoenix. We're gonna summon the Princess. Put her here. Use the Princess. Bring back the Mega Corella. I can't believe it doesn't have to be to the right zone. Use Mega Corella. Tribute itself and send the Naya from our hand. Summon our Leos, who's not going to get to set, unfortunately, but will be able to thin our deck a bit. We could do that. We're not going to. Summon Whale. Whale has great arrows. Throw it face down. And pass. Elmo, hey, thanks for coming out. Beautiful combo. Beautiful. Wasn't that good? Hey, Dehalove. I'm running the Evol Stranger with my Ogdos with decent success. Level 1 is Mega Corella. Also, as soon as active wanted, some people just quit. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go for a Lars, which means we're going to have some really, really nice stuff. Except by drawing them. Runic is in an okay spot, genuinely, against Colossus. Joke's on them, we thinned out all our garnets already. Yeah, I imagine that the Diabell stuff is good, it just doesn't interest me at all. Do we care about them doing that? I think I do. I think I want to kill them. Because they actually have very little in the way of... We also want to empty out our Lars because it probably survives. Snake Eye Ash who? Seriously, this combo is so slick. Huge props to Deki in the Discord for coming up. Wakaushi, what? Tip is gonna summon out a monster here. I kept cooking with the deck and now it's perfected. My interruptions are layered since I also run Xyz Armor package. Yeah, you keep talking about that. That's pretty cool. Sleipnir hitting the board. We could use the Promethean here. Your main, you can target one face up, banish, and this card. We can also... The only thing I worry about is them just having the fountain in hand. Sleipnir. I'm tempted to go for the Promethean here. If we do, we have to use the Lars. Let's do it anyway. They're gonna respond with Sleipnir, with which they don't have it. You don't think so? Wait. You're targeting the... Oh! That's kind of cool. It's not good enough, but it's kind of cool. Princess back to the field. Whale going to trigger and bring back... Let's bring back the Sprind. It can't be used now, but it can be used in the future. You could have made Mask instead of Phoenix for Promethean, since Emblewell can revive it and would have useful. Ambloel can't revive it while Promethean's out, though. That's why I chose not to make the... That's why I chose not to make the mask. Unless I'm missing something, which I totally could be. But I'm pretty sure that wouldn't really work. They've got, sorry, there is no battle phase. Huh? Are you sure about that? I do wish we had Phoenix in the extra, because now Promethean's stuck on my board. Although Droplet does nicely to alleviate that slightly. Let's do this. Target you, and now we're gonna put 2 reptiles and or dinos under you. Anti-Tenpai tech. Put you and the coat fee. And we can't kill you, so we'll pass. And our synchro monsters are unaffected by monster effects activated by our opponent, and our dark monsters. Oh no, just sorry. During that, you can send one card. You control the giver. Equip this. Accept this card to end the battle phase. So they're just trying to stall. During the battle phase. Yeah, but you already revived Sprind. But then we're just wasting Mask. At that point. I don't really understand why we'd make Mask then. Do I attempt to stop Scrubbed Raid? They can try to do it again on my turn. If I stop this, I have to... Okay. If they Regeki, Dark Hole, Lightning Storm, Duster, I just succeed summon Ding Gearsuit, then the Lancer attach is live. Only then I think about summoning Lars because I also have Hyperiton, Spell, and Monster Negate and Pop. Yeah, that seems solid. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Solid win to start. That feels good. This will probably be a shorter stream. I have D&D tonight, so I've got to prep a little more. So we'll probably stream for about an hour. I don't know if that's bad form. Also, if you're here, do me a favor, drop a like. I was told that that's not super annoying. So if it's not, then bear with me, drop a like. It's huge for the channel. Thank you. We take those. I won fair and square. I dominated with my big wrinkly brain. This hand is killer, by the way. We opened a Garnet, but we're basically destined to, so we'll see. Indeed, the combo feels so sweet now. Very happy with my cooking. That's good. I'm happy for you. I think that's good. I just am not interested. I'm too poor for Wanted, and it's just too boring. I don't want to play it. But I'm happy that other people are. I'm honestly a little surprised more people haven't. So, once per turn... Wait. What am I looking at? This does nothing. Most insane Fire King board. I suppose we go for the Naya before the Fossil Dig. No, we'd rather have the Naya than the Fossil Dig, I think. We'd rather have Daybreak live. Oh, we get both. No Droll, unless they're just being lazy. So we'll use our Fenrir, search out another Fenrir. God, I love this card. I need to go to locals again. What a funny card. We'll go for our Leos. We're in kind of a weird spot. Excuse me. Also, Diabolic Engine can bring an early Nibiru counter in the form of Decatron. Low bricky, but so much worth. Yo, Infernoid mention. Yeah, it's not like I think it's bad, so I don't run it. Although Infernoid stream when we can. I just don't know anything about the deck. It kind of intimidates me to have to come to grips with a whole new archetype, but we definitely could. We got an in the chat. We're gonna send our Misk here. We could, that's very funny. If I were running Dolka, we could have made one here, which I wouldn't even hate. Infernoid's really simple. They don't look simple, but they just have a lot of text. I mean, what archetype doesn't though, right? Also, is the music good? It's not too loud or anything? Somebody let me know, please. Thank you. Bro, please, it's just mill until you can't, and then you either win or you don't. Yeah? Okay. What's the TLDR? The TLDR is they let you tribute your opponent's stuff with Lair. Is that the synergy? Destroy them. We're gonna lose our Fenrir here. I could just droplet the Fenrir away. Or we just let it go. After this, add one Fire King from your deck to your hand. Destroy them. It'll work either way, so. Mill and Prage. Bring out our Archosaur. So now Barong's gonna activate? Or, oh, Garunix. I'm happy we held this droplet. They specialize themselves from the hand of grave by banishing other Infernoids from hand of grave. We already have a Naya, so let's pick up a Nunu, because I would like to have Zoha in the grave, because then the Plague Spreader combo is live. This guy's gonna try and mess about. Oh, so clean. We can send our Plague Spreader super easy. Infernoid is very RNG when it works, it's nearly unstoppable. I'm not into that kind of thing. There are boss monsters. I am not a big fan of high roll. I like consistency. Is opponent dead here, I wonder? They have like nothing left. Chaos Angel's gonna banish something off their field if we go for that line. We don't have Mega Corella in the graveyard, but we can orchestrate it with the Daybreak, which means we can revive it. I really like this line. This is a really cool alternative to the Slicer line. It's nice to have different options, although I still like running the Slicer TBH. It seems good to me to play it. Inferno to me is mostly going second. You run many milling cards, at least in Maestro we have most of them at about, yeah, there are a lot more milling cards in MD than in TCG. We don't even need to go for Sprint because Plague Spreader's already in the grave. We can just go for a better Link. Go for Echidna. Oh god. Oh, timer loss. Didn't even notice it. Wow. Can I recover? Oh, I misclicked. I can't do it. Ah, that sucks. This is why I like to host my own rooms, because I take forever. Let's try again. The rooms were bumping, so we weren't getting any takers. Okay, the three big ones are Anunku, who dark holes and negates back row, Deviate, I always read these things' names wrong, Deviate, who heavy storms and negates monsters, and Decatron, which can copy the effects by sending. Breakboards allows for setup, sounds interesting. My regular 60 card deck, Inferno, I get to mill 30 or 40. Please tell me Tierra is usable. 99% is GG for the opponent. Okay, Crystal Beasts. Oh, Plague Spreader, I think I'm seeing a pattern. I think this card loves me. Infernoid Tierra, yeah, it's a fusion foolish monster. Crystal Beasts are cool. I was chatting with a friend who threw in a wanted engine to Crystal Beast and was getting some pretty good results. He was actually the other Punk, he was on Punk Gold Pride at the regional I went to, so I tried a version which uses the Snake Eye engine. It sacrifices consistency and non-engine for more explosive plays. I kind of fail to see how it could sacrifice consistency running the Snake Eye engine. That's like what it does, but I'm sure you're right. I haven't tried it. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're doing the Gamma Seal thing. They're gonna make, yep. The good news is that we out Gamma with enemy controller really, oh no, we don't. Gamma's an Omni. That's disgusting. We have Fenrir as well. Fenrir plus Econ actually does all right. The Infernoid hurt the consistency of the Snake Eye. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the other way. That's very funny. They are all bricks if you don't. I thought you meant it the other way. I thought you were somehow implying that the Wanted engine was hurting your Infernoid consistency. I was like, Code, you gotta lie down. You don't feel so good, I can tell. I'm tempted to make the deck list a little bigger even, since I don't have a field spell. Throw enough bricks in a greenhouse, you're bound to hit something shiny. Yeah, I suppose. It's true, Infernoids by nature are bricky, that's why it feels so much better. Yeah, I feel that. That's why we're playing a bigger Ogdo list, you know? What helps off the top here? Droplet is really good because we go for Econ, they try to hit it, and then we can Droplet away the Econ, a Fenrir, and our Curse. Though, to be fair, we're not left with much in that case. And then they can't respond with monsters or spells, which is basically their entire setup. Infernoid's back hurts from carrying Snake Eye all the time. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow! Look at this nasty boy! What? Huh? Am I missing something? Did they... Hang on, I'm watching the stream. Did they search Gamma Seal ever? Is Gamma in their hand? If somebody could just tell me, that would be awesome. Oh well. We'll go for Fenrir Spec, which means we can deal with Necro Valley crazy easy. I'm tempted to put Plague Spreader on the board just to have it there for Econ. Tribute one monster. It doesn't have to be face up. Let's do that. We will attack with Fenrir. We will use Fenrir. We will get rid of this nasty thing. Kill Dugaris in the process. Chet broken. Main 2. Throw it face down. I feel like their turn could have been much better. We also hard bricked, having 3 bricks, all our Fenrirs, but I mean, that's the thing. Fenrir is just a great card. This dude alone does so much for us. It is done pretty well in EDO Pro, but a lot of games I lost would have been winnable if I was running something like Triple Tactic or Hand Traps instead of Infernoid. That's interesting. Ooh, I would like him back, I think. Take control of it till the end phase. That's very funny if we steal this. But I think we do. Give me that. That's my boy. I don't know what the norm... they really want this in the back row? Ah. My end board was Anunku, Decatron, Deviety, Whale, Flamberge, Snake Eye, Field Spell, but the turn 1 board is a million times better than Fire King or Pure Snake Eye. Oh, that's interesting. But it just suffers from that consistency. I think I have to deal with this thing, don't I? Because it just kills Fenrir. I have no other option. At the very least, it forces them into their main phase 2. Which means we are alive and that our Fenrirs might honestly be good follow-up. We'll see. If this tempo of the duel keeps going, we'll be able to keep getting huge value off of this Fenrir. I got to tribute Flamberge, then Flamberge summoned 9 Decatron. Sorry, 2 Decatrons for another 2 Spell Trapper monster negates. The chat has a really annoying heart. That was very funny. Nice. Yeah, so what I was saying is, oh, and we get that back. Fenrir's just gonna keep going high value for us here. Oh my god. Place 1 card. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Plague Spreader, put this back on top, Plague Spreader onto the board, and then we're gonna use Fenrir and grab that Fenrir off the top of our deck. We will lose I keep saying that wrong. The Plague Spreader on... We don't want to play into evenly too much by setting that. We will banish their carbuncle, so we're really hurting their setup because we've ripped up a lot of their board. We've banished 3 things face down. 9 Decatron. I'm like, dang, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Old Edison Plague Spitter Tricks. Yeah, that feels good. Mine was Promethean Engrave, Mask, Flambridge, Deviety. Yeah. 2 is pretty good, but it's not as good as 9, so I don't know. You could try a little harder, Code. Is my music still going? It is. Let's hit play and pause just so it doesn't give out on me completely. I think they messed up. Same here, Princess Engrave, that's a lot of interruptions. Yeah, that seems strong. That seems really good. But, I mean, I'm no stranger to high-level bricks. I know what that can be like. So they're no slouch. Are these in Master Duel? Do we have a list? Are you talking about Infernoid? I think they are. And the Infernoids Engrave give you insane grind. Yeah, they are. Also, in filthier builds, I ran Layer of Darkness. Yeah, Layer was how I had thought of it, but I think that's gotta be a much more casual version. This card's insane. Place 2 crystal beasts from your deck in your Spell Trap, then spec 1 from your hand or grave with a different name, and if you do, equip it with this card. This pulls 3 cards out of your deck. When this card is summoned, place 1. Okay. Golden Rule is absolute crack. Yeah, that's wild. What a weird spell. That's very strong. He almost used all the ones on the picture, too. Branded deck be like amateurs. Right. I go +5 during end phase. This is true. Okay, they have a lot of stuff out. We could get rid of Golden Rule here. I just don't think that's worth it. Let's wait and see if they do something with all this stuff. Nope, they're not able to. I think they messed up. I think they could have had a more formidable end board. But it's just a YouTube combo deck. If I play against nothing and no one, I win. Yeah, right. It sounds like the kind of thing that looks really strong in really cherry-picked replays, but struggles in like a 5-round event or something. Although Nadir is a pretty insane extender. They should have gone to the Crystal Beast Dragon into the zone and popped it. I think I should have done a lot of things. I don't know if that's necessarily... If this gets hit with an Ash, that's so good. If this gets hit with a Droll, that's not great. But it didn't. I'm excited to play this list again because I have secret rare fossil digs that I just really want to use. So if we wanted to, we could go for Nunu here. All right, enough about Infernoid. Snake talk now. All right, chat, watch me top deck Snake Rain. If I send this spec it normal set, effect to send Mega Corella, overlay King of the Feral Imps, we're not able to use Misk, which means we're kind of missing out on a search. So I think the... But let's say we normal this. If this gets ashed, the Misk, we're kind of in trouble, but I guess that's just what Prosp is for. We can try and dig for a talent or something. Also, I guess they'd have trouble responding to the Leos because of the Misk anyway. So now our Archosaur is safe at the very least, but this is the choke. If they ash here, then yeah. It's big brain time. We can still use this, but let's use our Prosp. We could just go 3. I just don't know that that's good enough. Let's go 6. And I think let's cut the greedier engine out of our extra. So we'll go You don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got one more. Let's go you. We have to get a full 6 cards. I mean, Snake Rain seems pretty good. It's Snake Rain or Talent, but Snake Rain actually does something. I only run 2 level 8 monsters now. It's more than enough. I do not think you should be running Alert. I think Alert is bad. Nice. This went off. That's very good. You can already send Mega Corella. I don't know that I need to do it with the Snake Rain. So instead, let's go for you. That's 1, 2, 3. And let's put a Zoha. I had cut out for a long time, but he's back. He makes my Rika into a Hyperion. That's a big part of why I don't really like that line, is it relies on Alert, but that makes sense. If you're playing that, he's gonna be there. I dig it. Free Ash Blossom for you, opponent. Alert was my cut in my Rika testing. Yeah. And then here, I think what we go for is just the Cosmic Slicer line. I wish Alert was better. Another easy summon level 8 would be great. Yeah, I don't think it deserved that drawback. Curse giving them a monster back is bad for you, just objectively. You can make it good for you, but as a kind of a starting point, it's not a good thing to just give your opponent free stuff back. We've got what we need there. I think we just go for the Slicer line. Let's put you here, I guess. I would really like to see another level 8 for the deck. Bring you out. Search out the Pollutant, which is good for deck thinning. He needs a reprint or errata. I mean, they're not going to do that, so we just need a... We can send a Knight Sword here if we want. We have a really nasty droplet here. We need an Ogdo Extract monster. We definitely need something like that, but I think another level 8 would be really nice. If your opponent has Ash engraved, your Ogdoadic loop will never resolve because they can just negate Naya and Ash back, negate Naya again, and so on. Not in the same turn, but it is really bad for you. I agree. That's also why I don't run the card. But to play Devil's Advocate, it's not like they can do it twice in one turn, but that's not what you were saying, I know. I'm just torn. Do I send the Knight Sword here? I don't think so. We don't really gain anything. So we're not going to shotgun these traps either, because they both have value with the droplet, and this is a field clear. You know, they can be targeted with backward removal as they are. Fusion Summon during the end phase, destroy the monster. And if you do... Okay. That's interesting. That's fine. But no, yeah, Alert has too many negatives to be a positive. That's why you need to secure strong board so you go for game next turn. It puts you so far back is all. So, oh, the activated effects of your, okay, that's good because we don't do that. If this card, you can spec one from your deck. If this card target one, okay. That's fine. Lancer with Xyz Armored Trap can clear boards easily. If this card, you can add one from your deck to your hand, except if a Melodious Fusion is spec to your field blesses, you can place this card. So they're just searching more. We can hold. If this card is added, you can reveal it. Special summon level 4 from your hand or graveyard. I do not like this popularification of the game. At least Curse gives an immediate advantage in another body and a potential search with Naya. Alert gives you 2 banished back, which effect you probably have already used. Right, it's a weird position to be in for the 2 back because you really just don't need it. I don't want to use this virus for no reason. These things don't do anything. And I can't really foresee what they're gonna do with these monsters that would stop me from interrupting them, you know? A new level 8 would be cool. A new set of level 8s would be really cool. Honestly, even a new set of other levels would be cool. Concerto, fusion summon from your hand if monster, well, this is draw 1 card. I'm tempted to go for the virus now so that they don't get the card draw off that. Let's do that. We'll also, you play Master Duel. I have recent replays from my Ogdo build. We'll probably go for the Singularity soon, I guess. They're just not really... I mean, do we even need to? They're not posing a huge threat, really. So what this is going to do is target a Melodious monster, spec it in defense. Like, that's fine. I don't, my computer's busted. That feels so bad. There is so much... Oh, wanted. Interesting. Bit late. I'm not installing it on mobile. It's pretty good on mobile. I like it. It just drains my battery. It makes my phone super hot. They already had... Excuse me, a Black Witch. I'm sorry. I keep it, like, burping. Very bad manners. I'm tempted to go for an Ogdoadic because we still have the Daybreak Engrave, meaning we could send go for the Nephilibus, because then we could send the Ogdoadic from deck to grave and start really hitting them. Oh, sorry, what I was saying is, it's so hard for me to not put Red Dragon Archfiend in the extra deck here, because when you're running Slicer like this, it can be really hard to clear your opponent's board. I don't like it's way too small. Okay, that's fair. I think they're just clicking buttons right now. I don't think they know what's happening. Although I did enjoy it when I played Kashira for a bit. Yeah, Kashira is a good deck for mobile. You really don't need all that much from it. My friend, this approach is not going to work. You can keep... Why are you putting Ash Blossom back there? Clicking buttons. You could... Well, when you get there eventually, I have a replay where I survive without a Sweat 2 Duster, Regeki, evenly matched opponent surrenders. Yeah, that's still not going to work. You can't use Promethean here. And now, you've fallen for my greatest trick yet. Which makes me feel so happy that I saved the Singularity, because now we have a great droplet. That felt so good. They did get to cancel the attack because we put another body on the board. I can't help but top deck Snake Rain. Let's use our Daybreak. Lars is so good. We didn't even use Lars there. Lars doesn't even... I mean, it's still... Yeah, it's great, but... We will summon our Neph in attack mode, and Neph will bring out our Ogdoadic. We could go for... We still have a normal summon. Not good now, but still, yeah, right? Like, it's insane. I actually don't even need the card. We're gonna discard it. We're gonna put more bodies on the board. We are reptile locked. But if we make this thing... Hang on. Doing math. Hang on. Okay, we just win. What do I think of Fiendsmith? I don't know anything about it. Is it cool? I heard about it when it came out. It's just, it wasn't Ogdoadic adjacent, so I didn't do that much investigation. I love Fiendsmith. That's cool. People should like decks. There should be cool things in the game. There's one Insane Unchained Fiend Sniff with one tour guide. Really good engine. Gonna be sick in Evol. Sounds really splashable. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Yo, we back. Thank you. Shut up. There will be no Tenpai chat, with or without me. Gonna be sick, not good, fantastic actually. It adds nearly whole brand Omni Negate, whole board Omni Negate to Unchained. So Tenpai best deck, I'm out, right? People act like you get to activate the field spell and add a Pydra to your hand at the start of every duel. He knows. That's right, scuttle back under the cupboard code. Man, it's brutal today. Tons of people on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Something that's interesting, by the way, if I read chat on YouTube, it's actually slower than reading chat on OBS. I don't know, that just seems weird to me. Can we get a duel, please? Pretty please. Bro, what is this? I don't want to join somebody else's room because it takes so long to play our turns out on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Bro, I want to play so bad. Me too, brother. Although we got different reasons, I guess. Mine is because people won't join my room. Yours is because your computer exploded. We're basically the same, though. Not all that dissimilar. This is also nice because you can't directly see the chat, which means when people say nasty stuff, I don't have to worry too much about it because Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is super cool like that. People in OCG regions are eating good. I mean, not only, but got new archetypes and super abstract decks are very cheap. Yeah, that's cool. Also, my disappointment was well founded in the last ban list. It didn't seem to do what it... I mean, it did what we expected, right? It tried to indirectly hit Snake Eye, and as a result, they're now just playing a different level 8 synchro and a different level 10 synchro. There we go. We got a duel. And they left. You'll want to thrust, a tactics, and 2 imperm for 10 bucks. That sounds so nice. Honestly, in OCG, that might even be more expensive than the singles with how good their market is, right? For 150 bucks, they get full meta decks such as Snake Eye. Cyber deck is insane. 150 bucks gets you 1 SP in TCG. Yeah, SP is great. Yeah, that's crazy to me. That's why I was bummed about the Rika prices, you know? Like, I understand it's not about how good the cards are, but it just sucks to see a $15 secret rare for a spell and an archetype that's just a worse reptile deck. Don't at me. I'll give them credit for Tenpai. This is such a bummer. Can I get a duel? That is 100% just the secondary market's fault. Is it? The rarity system in OCG makes so much more sense. Everyone can play new decks, right? Not just whales. Hey Kato, thanks for coming out. Ogdoadic in the chat. I've been getting decent results with Rika. Ogdo Evol deck. Hey Anto, thanks for coming. I don't know if I've seen you around much. Western market and their speculative nature. They made everything low rarity. There's literally nothing more they could have done. I mean, the secret rares though. The secret rares, you know? Let's go for the fossil dig, I guess. We have the called by, so we don't have to fear too much, to be honest. We've got the Misk here. Let's go for the Leo summon. If this doesn't, we also have 2 ways of protecting. We don't need to use the Misk. I'm okay with just discarding it. Tenpai has no secrets. I'm not talking about Tenpai. I don't care about Tenpai. What do you want? What is this? I'm talking about Rika. Yeah, I don't care. They could have made Tenpai all secrets. I would have been fun. I am. Nah, I don't care. Oh my god. Misclicked. Crying. I misclicked. The reptile channel, what kind of Tenpai are you talking about? Oh, they wouldn't even... Oh, I wasted my chance. I misclicked, I'm sorry, I was too excited. Ain't nobody got $1,000 for 1 meta deck. I mean, apparently people do, but it's not me. We take those. we take. Are you narrating for the other guy? Red Slifer, as opposed to the normal color. Nobody tell him. Man, this deck is consistent. Go for Leos. Feels good to open it. Set the singularity. I suppose we just go for the full thing. It is kind of exhausting doing the same combo every time, but on the other hand, it is nice to have that level of familiarity with one combo, because this really does so much for you. We already have the Naya, so let's pick up a Nunu. And let's... I'm tempted to lead. I don't know. If they had an Ash, I'm sure they would have used it by now. Send, use, curse, nothing to res, curse, effect, targeting, Naya. Alright. Make your bets, people. Nibiru or no Nibiru? I'm betting Nibiru. You think so? We'll find out, I guess, because we're about to hit 5 summons. And we have no way to negate it, but we do have ways to play through it. Against Ogdo, you gotta hold the nib. Against Ogdo, as if people know how to play against our deck. I think I want to go for the Losses play, honestly. I think the Slicer is kind of a plan B in my head now. I thought I powered through nib with Ogdoadic. It's funny. Yeah. I think there's a lot of potential to do it now. We'll send our guy, summon our plague, bring out the Cupid pitch. We will use its effect to increase the card's level. We will summon our Chaos Angel right to the middle. You don't like the Haggard Lizard in this deck? I just haven't updated for it yet. If your opponent knows Ogdoadic, they know they can let you do literally all your plays and just nib at the end. Yeah, but if your opponent knows Ogdoadic, you got bigger problems, like the fact that your opponent knows garbage decks. Luckily, most people don't. I'm tempted to put back... Nah, the Plague Spreader is just better, I guess. Put that back, bring this down. We can go into the Losses. We can spec this just because we have a Reptile. Let's... I mean... What's in my grave? Let's do this. We'll go into the mask this time. You. I know garbage decks more than the meta decks. What are you trying to say, buddy? What are you trying to say? I don't like what you're insinuating, pal. Bring out our princess. Here we can use it. We've already used our Leos is the thing. So we'll just be climbing up into the whale, but that's still fine. We'll use our Daybreak to do the thing. Whale. Make Losses. Oh, if they've got it, they are so patient. They have big balls. Yo, on that note, Infernoid's been doing pretty good in OCG. What about it? Why is it doing better? That's cool. So now we've got 2 negates, a princess, and then a revive with the whale. They can't search cards, and they can't destroy monsters by battle. And synchro monsters I control are unaffected by activated effects of the opponent. Wait, how did you get Colossus? Grass is legal. Oh, Colossus can be summoned if you tribute a thunder monster when you used a thunder monster effect from hand. And we did that with Nemesis Corridor, who's a thunder, and then we just tribute the Sprind. We could prosp here, but do we even need to? We'd just be draining our extra deck, and it's kind of a fast fleeting resource at this point. I think we can just pass on this. I think maybe we should shotgun the Singularity, but that loses to Dark Ruler, so I guess we hold it. And both Reasoning and Monster Gate are at 3. Okay, that makes sense. Also, one thing about Snake Eyes directly, unlike with TCG. Right. Yeah, I liked the OCG banlist approach. I like the Fiendsmith Infernoid. You can Tiara twice. That's awesome. Draw 1 card. I swear, we summon Losses and people's hands become populated with cards that say draw 1 card. I like OCG and Master Duel for those reasons too. My milling cards are legal. There's no reason I have them banned or at 1. I don't agree with that. I don't think there's no reason. Droplet is nasty. Sending 2. I mean, that's what's cool about Princess, right? Is they just can't deal with it. Unless they banish it, right? But that's very difficult. I mean, it's not impossible. They can negate. That is not a good choice. That was not a good decision you made. I think it's a good time to summon out the Lars. Yeah, but like Inferno is garbage. It's like the 4th or 5th most represented deck. It's really surprising. Yeah, no, that's super cool. I agree. Wasn't trying to downplay its success. That's definitely awesome. Summon out our Lars. It is vulnerable to being attacked, but all right, so do we kill Girsu? They haven't normal summoned yet. I don't know why I wonder if I opt out of this if I'll be given an option to use Lars, because I would rather use Lars here. Yes. Okay, that's such a weird menu prompt. We should actually send Leos first, just in case they disrupt the graveyard. It's really surprising. Yeah, I agree. I think I might have just read that chat a second time. Sorry. Allure. What is going on? Seriously, they can just draw so much. I think it also has to do with their cards being much cheaper than TCG, so they can buy more archetypes and decks and just go cooking new strategies. I don't know how accurate that is personally, because Sims are all free. You can test all you want on Sims, so it's not like price genuinely stops you from testing with cards. Target, destroy it. Yeah, I'm fine with just spending another charge to stop Orochi here. Yeah, I adore deck building. That's a big part of the game for me. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I like doing it a lot. I think this is a good spot to Princess. Oh, and the new support helps a bit. They have a card that can give you up to 11 banished monsters Infernoids back, which is basically like double dipping on your mills. I really want the new Rika Link 3 to come to TCG. My deck kind of struggles with back removal. I don't think the Rika Link 3 is great. I think it's fine. I see what it's supposed to do, but I also like that this is a fire link that's just an inherent part of this combo. It synergizes really well with the Promethean. I should... Man, it's cool that we're mixing these combos. If you have one body, you can access the Princess line. I need to make sure to note that if you combine the Princess line with the Lossus line. Ooh, Power Spell. They can take this and then just ram it into something, I guess. I guess I'd rather they didn't do that. Yeah, for sure. They also have access to Master Duel and simulators. They start the cooking and then get the cards for cheap. Right. If the Rika Link 3 has 1 million fans, it feels... What just happened? What did I mess up? Lars was negated. No, what did I... I'd be quite sure the average deck per person is higher. Yeah, probably. We did pretty well today. I think if you don't count misclicks, which I think is fair not to, because we had a couple where they weren't really games because I just fumbled with my fingers, but I think we're undefeated today. We didn't play all that many duels, but I would definitely play Snake Eye Infernoid at regionals if I could afford the Snake Eye engine, so I think Elmo has a point. Yeah, but that doesn't stop you from cooking up lists. That just means you're not taking it to events. I want the game to be cheaper too. I want the game to be cheaper too. But for real, I hate the Rika Link 3. It's so bad. I do not understand the price for the Link 3. I think the one guy that lets you draw during the end phase, or it's something like that, maybe search during end phase, that seems good, but it's still not good enough. A seasoned Yu-Gi-Oh CG player could have up to 20 to 30 decks. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I want the game to be cheaper. My point isn't that the game shouldn't be cheaper. Don't get me wrong. That would definitely be nice. I think we'll probably wrap the stream up. Leave a like, it helps a lot. If you're new, join the Discord. If you're not, thanks so much for coming out. I really appreciate people coming out to the streams. Sorry it was a shorter one. I know we usually stream for longer, but I want to make sure I prep for my D&D game. We've had a couple weeks off due to some tough scheduling, so I want to make sure it's a good one. So, yeah. As always, I'll post in the Discord next time we're live. I think I forgot to at the last stream, but it was a Dark Souls stream, and those aren't as popular anyway, so... We're going to be doing another Dark Souls stream soon in the future. It's going to be like a 2-hour run. So if that sounds like something you'd want to watch, that'll be coming up soon. Otherwise, we'll keep doing more Ogdoadic stuff. And also look for a new video sometime soon. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you.